All right, we'll take questions for Lowell Narcisse. JJ?
Hey, Lowell, how you doing today?
Doing good. How are you?
Oh, not too bad, thanks. How was practice today? How did you feel out there?
Today was a great day. I feel like we were more buttoned up, kind of focused on the details. I've kind of focused on limiting the middle mistakes that we had. So I felt today was a pretty solid day.
Is this week any different for you as far as preparation goes?
No, sir. Obviously, we want to pay more attention to the things, the concerns we had in the game. But as far as preparing, every week is the same.
What were some of those concerns you think?
Just making the right call, everybody being on the same page, having the right personnel in the game, just being detailed and straining to finish. So I think one of the things coach kind of emphasized this week.
You were 17 out of 20 passing this last game. Where's your confidence level at? That's pretty good. Is that the best you feel like you've played so far?
No, I've always been confident in myself. It just kind of a matter of going out there and do it. I think today we probably had 3 balls on the ground the whole practice. And so, I mean, we know we can do it. It's just a matter of going out there and execute it. So, we've always been a real confident group. It's just a matter of just going out there and putting it on stage in front of everybody on Saturdays.
Greg, you're up.
Well, how did you evaluate your own play when you looked back at it on film over the weekend? How did you feel about the game overall?
I thought I played okay. Some plays I wish I had back still. But, obviously, when we play one of those big-time teams like that, you have to make everything count.
You were able to spread the ball around to a few different targets. What does that do for your offense?
Just kind of get everyone, our playmakers the ball, put the ball on the perimeter. We know they're thick up front, and we just wanted to force their secondary to be able to attack our guys in space.
What was it like for you building a rapport with your receivers this year? How'd that process play out?
Building off of the things, the rhythm we had last year, it's just kind of second nature. Everyone's kind of had a good feel for how my balls come out and what to kind of expect and know the timing of everything and what to look for on certain coverages. So I felt like we was on the same page for the most part.
Is there any challenge to having that relationship be strong or having that click in that way when you haven't been getting the first team reps every week through the fall?
No, I think it just kind of we have a lot of throwing sessions during practice, so we're able to kind of get one-on-one routes with a lot of the guys. So I think that's kind of the thing that's kind of kept everything gelled together.
I saw on Twitter this week you wrote, "Never pay attention to how good or bad they think you are. Just keep your head down and keep working." Why is that message important for you this week?
You can't buy into everything's of what the world's around you are saying, because if you look to prove a point to someone, then you're living for the acceptance of other people, and when you do that, you always never really fully believe in yourself. So always kind of focus on the things at hand, and never be satisfied or be complacent of with your performance. Obviously everyone's kind of impressed with the way I threw the ball around, but I'm not sold on that was my best game. I still felt I could have played a lot better.
Yeah, are you hearing a lot of that stuff? It seemed like you did get a lot of people excited about what you can do and your potential going forward.
I always kind of knew my ceiling was high, but to go out there and kind of showcase in front of the world on ESPN, like I said, I really just want to, obviously the ultimate goal is I want to win, and so whatever it takes for us to win, that's what I want to do. And obviously we know we will have a kind of struggle running the ball, and coach challenged me to go out there and be productive and throw the ball around, and we did pretty good in the second half.
How'd you feel about the play of your offensive line this week?
We know we had our hands full, and BYU's had a phenomenal up front. I felt they held their own though for the most part. Obviously we wasn't perfect, but we was able to give me some protection and really hold their own.
You guys have been getting Mekhi Hart involved at right tackle the last couple of weeks. What has he brought to that group? What's been your impression of his play?
I'm just happy for Mekhi. He's been banged up, dealing with all the injuries, and for him to come out and get his first start and actually won one of the Triangle Toughness of Players of the Week.
When you were out there in the second half, What was Frank Harris's involvement in the game? Was he still talking to you on the sideline or helping you work through things, or what was your guys? Were you guys in conversation during that time, or what was his role?
Man, Frank's my guy, man, and no matter what people want to portray, this quarterback conversation, this quarterback competition to be, or what people think it is. But man, Frank's my guy. He was there cheering me on, the first guy to come give me a hug when we scored. And so, obviously, the situation is unique, it's tough, but I always supported him. He always supported me.
Anything else for Lowell?
How about for the team overall this week? Just how are you feeling about where you guys stand? Hanging tough with the top 15 team and not necessarily getting the win, but Coach said you played your best game. How do you sort of balance where you guys are right now?
For us to play the way we did, we want to go and what we can do. Every game we played, we've been in it to win. It came down to one drive or a couple of plays that kind of changed the difference in the outcome, and we still was right there, even with, these last 3 weeks have been the three best teams we played, and we held our own against all three. And so, we can play our best. Our best would be good enough to win a game. And so that's one of his big emphasis this week.
What kind of physical challenge has it been playing two tough teams back-to-back and now getting ready for another one?
Man, you have to take care of your body. You want to get one of them, and to go into these games for just icing, getting in the cold tub, eating the right things, going to treatment, stretching. You have to prepare yourself to be able to take on those challenges. And I felt our strength conditioning coaches and our training staff have been a great job preparing us and getting us ready to go play.
You guys have faced a decent amount of injuries as a team. What impact has that had on you guys overall so far?
Obviously, we wish to have those guys out there with us, but, we always have a next man up mentality. We wish to have, a lot of those guys back, but, 2020 has been a crazy year, so you never know what to expect. Who would have thought, we'd have played all four quarterbacks by game 5. So, you always had to be prepared for the unexpected.
Coach talked to us about the mental side too, like just fighting through these close games week after week after week. Has that been a difficult thing for you guys, or how are you responding to that?
I wouldn't say difficult. We know going into the game it would be a dogfight. We know neither one of those teams was kind of give us anything or kind of just hand us a win. So we're willing to work for what we want. So we kind of expected it. Obviously, we wish we can go in there and just score 70 points and the game be over. But we wouldn't show people how tough we are, and we can go toe to toe with anybody.
Coach said he's really been stressing that football is supposed to be fun, and that you guys are still supposed to enjoy it when you're out there. What has the message been like that? Like, how much does he talk about that with you guys?
I think most people kind of forget, why we love the game so much, and you can kind of lose focus of it, especially with getting to the next level and just kind of all the other things that you have, the distractions, the school, whatever personal problems you have, and so sometimes it's good to kind of reflect of kind of understand of why you ultimately play this game. So I think that's kind of one of these things kind of bring us back to, when we were 7 or 8, why we love this game so much.
How does he do that?
Just kind of actually, what's your why? Why do you play the game? Why do you go through the things? Because this is everyone's not built to do this. To get up early in the morning, to be pushed to your breaking point, to fight through injuries, to go to war with your brother. Everyone's not willing to do that, and that's okay, and we understand that. But for us who decided to do it, it's going to propel us in life and just kind of teach you how to handle a lot of different problems. Because what people don't understand, good things happen to bad people, and so you just have to have a plan of how I'm going to respond to this, and how you respond to that just going to ultimately determine what's your situation going to be like in life.
Brandon was saying Coach Traylor sometimes will make a joke or something at the end of a huddle or do some things to keep the team atmosphere light. Anything you can share with us, like any specific joke that he made that you thought was funny, or some prank he pulled on you guys or something like that?
Him and Coach always have something new every day. I think they go home and just kind of think about it at nighttime. But his favorite one is always he liked to talk about his wife is hotter than fish grease, or just kind of make some type of joke. And so I'm kind of expecting it every day. When we get in meeting, Coach Lonnie always has something new for us each and every day. So you're always gonna learn something new with those guys.